Trump wants 50 years mortgages. It's half of your lifetime. Welcome to Couple Real Estate. The money doesn't go to the smartest person in the room. It goes to the fastest one. The challenges of the market right now. Most people that are trying to break into the real estate industry, they're making the same mistake over and over and over again. Successful real estate investors don't wait for the market to change. They change with the market. Should you be worried? That's a good question. Listen up. We're going live, by the way, right now on YouTube, on our Instagram channel, Facebook. We're live. And we're talking about something extremely important and crucial for some people. But the way I look at it as a business professional, a real estate professional, I'm looking at it as an opportunity. Because basically what Donald Trump is doing is putting a patch on a wound. But the patch will not last forever. 50-year mortgage might last for a very long time if you hold it for that long. But if you look at it from my point of view, for me, as a real estate professional, if I buy a property right now for $1 million, and let's say for 30 years, my payment is going to be $6,000, approximately, right? Now with a 50-year mortgage, my payment is going to be maybe $3,000, $4,000 a month instead of $6,000. So it's opening kind of like an opportunity for me to maybe buy more properties, but think short term. You can't, with 50-year mortgage, think long term because this is not a long-term solution. He's a very smart business entrepreneur, Donald Trump. And the way he's presenting this idea is for people to start buying real estate, for the real estate market to start moving a little bit. Because right now, if you're in real estate, even if you don't and you watch news all the time, you clearly understand there is no movement in the real estate market. Nobody's buying and nobody is selling. Everybody want to sell because they're afraid of what's going to happen tomorrow with real estate and the stock market at the same time. So people want money. They want to have some cash in their pocket. So you find a lot of opportunities out there. When the 50-year...
There's a comment here that says, no way, it's only a matter of time before the 50-year mortgage creeps up to the same payment as the 30-year.
That's exactly what I'm talking about right now. You know, so this comment was actually very good because the 50-year is just a patch. You know, it's not really going to solve the actual problem of what's happening with the market, with inflation, buyers and sellers that are very skeptic. The whole world right now is a chaos. Nobody understands exactly what's happening and who you're up against. You know, what can you do to fix it? So everybody's trying to brainstorm. And Donald Trump, you know, is bringing this new idea of the 50-year mortgages, which for me, I believe that it's a good opportunity for me because I buy a lot of real estate and now there's a lot of deals, you know, a lot of opportunities. Sellers are scared. People that are not watching this video right now, by the way, Cup of Real Estate, sponsored by HML Investments. Follow HML Investments. We're hard money lenders. And follow Couple Real Estate because we're always talking about the news and about things that's happening in real estate. We're trying to educate you, make you better real estate investors. Going back to what I was talking about, the 50-year mortgage for a real estate professional, for someone that's watching this podcast right now, I believe personally it's a huge opportunity because you have all those opportunities right now. Sellers are scared and lowering prices. And there's a lot of really good deals out there. People need cash. They want the cash in their pocket because they're afraid of what's going to happen tomorrow. And this creates opportunity for real estate professionals like myself and like you. So the 50-year mortgages, it helps you to buy more properties, commit to more real estate transactions. Instead of buying one house, you can buy two. You know, maybe put a little bit less down payment and be able to handle the payments because the payment is going to be really low. Plus, you're going to lower the actual purchase price because the seller will work with you something, some kind of a magic because he needs you, the buyer. And because of the 50-year, unless if you're going to do a hard money loan, right? So if you do a 50-year mortgage, then you get the actual interest rate of a conventional rate, plus you get a really good deal, and this deal will hopefully stay with you for a long time. I'm not talking about the 50-year, I'm talking about the actual real estate. And then after a while, you're just going to refinance the 50-year to a 30-year or a 15-year if you want to keep the property and just keep it for a long time. Or if you want to use it as something that, basically taking my business away a little bit, because people now getting hard money loans, because hard money loans, you pay interest only and you do it really fast and it's easy to qualify. 50-year mortgages now, they're helping a lot of those people that could not qualify for conventional loans. They're helping you guys now to qualify for a 50-year mortgage and get a conventional rate and lower payment. That's crazy. Destroying my business. Shut off this podcast.
Yanni, where you stay, Yanni? What the hell happened to Yanni?
Because he was just here. He must have gotten a call from...
No, I'm kidding. Okay. All right. But anyways, for real, if you think about it, the 50-year mortgage, it's a huge opportunity. The big really disadvantage that you have for 50-year mortgages is if you, the investor, which I doubt that any of you thinking like that, is thinking about keeping the 50-year mortgage for long term. It does not make sense. It's not going to pencil out because eventually you're going to pay double than what the double that you were supposed to pay for the 30-year. So if you bought a property for $1 million and you're supposed to pay in 30 or $2 million, for 50 years you're going to pay $3 million. You see, it does not make sense to hold it long term. But it's 100% making sense to buy for short-term properties, a year, 2 years, stay with the loan, do whatever you need to do, rehab, rent it out, refinance it for 30 years. You're getting an amazing deal. This is the time for you to negotiate because really it's a huge opportunity. Now, here in this case, because why I was doing this video today, the podcast, because a lot of people, they're talking to me and asking me questions. Wow, do you think it's a huge opportunity? Or wow, you think Donald Trump is destroying the world? And me, I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always looking at anything that comes out my way as a huge opportunity. It can be a great opportunity or it can be an okay opportunity, but it is an opportunity. Whatever Donald Trump is saying right now, it shows that it's really powerful. It's affecting a lot of people around the world. It's affecting the stock market. It's affecting the real estate market. It affects everything. So in my mind, if I like Donald Trump or I don't like it, it doesn't really matter. I need to follow of what's happening there because it's opening an opportunity for me if I do the homework right. So going back to the 50-year mortgages, absolutely, this is a huge opportunity for you, the real estate investor. If you're trying now to save money on paying hard money lenders and you can't qualify, it's hard for you to qualify for a 30-year mortgage because the payments is so high and the ratio, it just doesn't pencil out for you. Now with 50-year mortgages, now the ratio going to get better. You're going to get qualified. You're going to get the interest rate that you get the same as 30-year, but now it's going to be for 50-year. You're really going to make a payment. It's like half of what you should for 30 years. Now you can buy properties. I'm actually very, very anxious for it to start. And the reason is because I want to buy more properties and I don't want to pay hard money lenders because I do take hard money myself. I like to leverage. You like to leverage, you like to scale. I do the same thing. The fact that I'm a hard money lender, it doesn't mean that I get everything for free. I'm still paying for the money exactly the way you are, maybe a little bit cheaper because I do volume, but I'm still paying high rates. So the 50-year mortgage is absolutely an opportunity for me, and it's absolutely an opportunity for you. If you need more information about it, you can contact my team, hard money lenders, HML Investments. We're all over. You can search us on Google, on social media. We're always trying to show what we do and how we do and the people that we connected with. And it's just to show you guys, how truthful we are and how we can help you scale the business. So follow at Capo Real Estate, and it's sponsored by HML Investments. We are here to make you better real estate investor. Rather than